past, the present, and now the future. This is PPF, the Premier Promo Federation.
Well, how you doing there, PPF? This is Handsome Rex. You see the whole thing like a pimp named Sweetback. And let me tell y'all something here, PPF. The store has arrived, but you know what? I actually went bird watching today, and I saw the most rarest bird in existence. I'm not talking about this bird. Oh, no, I get that on a daily. No, what I was talking about was that darn old woodpecker. You know, the one out there that was pecking the old fence and whatnot. But you know what? Hey, I mean, I didn't have my binoculars, so I couldn't see him actually pecking that little wood over there. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, y'all, let's see what the PPF has in store for the store. The Handsome Rex. You say the whole thing like a pimp named Slipback. I know I keep going because I was so excited to see a bird, but darn, I mean, I had to get my binoculars out, you know what I'm talking about? And, but they're not the brightest ones. I mean, the ones that I got are not the ones that someone else has. I stole that from Cletus down the street. And then Jebediah's all out there talking about he saw something else, but then it was a feller trying to pretend to be a bird and flapping around doing all this thing and whatnot. But you know what, PPF, I got it all covered. You know what I'm talking about? Because, hey, Sweet Home Alabama just played today. And you know what? It got me thinking. Roll Tide. Wait, no, I can't roll Tide right now because you know what? They lost. So it's all good, PPF. But that's okay. I'm going to make it right. I'm going to make sure to get that darn old woodpecker out of that tree over there and shoot it down with a BB gun. You know what I'm talking about? And then old Jebediah, what he's going to do is he's going to look at those binoculars and see to make sure that it's a woodpecker to put it down in my book. I collect books, I collect feathers, I collect all types of things. I don't collect feathers, though. That's a little bit weird. But you know what, PPF? I'm out of here. That's been Handsome Rex. Bye down.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most curious way of all time that we starting a PPF show. Please welcome Old School.
Hey, one of the best promos I've ever seen by Handsome Rex. You know, really great job. And you know, I told everybody if they stepped up and did something like that, you know, they would get definitely rewarded. So Tommy Ford, his reward for playing Handsome Rex tonight, if he retains his title, he calls his shot the next event. He gets to name the stipulation in his title match. So that's the reward for being, you know, having some fun in the promo realm.
Okay, I think we should formally introduce the people to the most spookiest premiere promo event of all time. Welcome to Halloween Promo Havoc. I am your host, the voice of PPF, Justin Smith. Joining me is the 27-time world champion Old School, and tonight it is really jam-packed today.
Yeah, I kind of went above and beyond and overbooked this card, I think, but it's going to be fun.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got 9 matches on the card, including all of the championships on the line. The International, the Resolute, the Hardcore title, the Pure Heavyweight title, the Junior Heavyweight title, and the Unified title are all on the line. HHG is going to have a busy night, I'm going to say like this.
Yeah, they're going to be very busy. A lot of big, you know, matchups. None of these are sleeper matches. These are all going to keep the page bumping. Glad everybody's tuning in. Have some fun. Let's get it started, brother.
Okay, show is over. That was fantastic. No, Mr. Sweet. The show is just getting started. And we starting with a big one. I gotta say, we're starting with a big one. We're gonna see Handsome Rex, the actual Handsome Rex.
The actual one, yes.
Taking on one half of the Promo Entertainment Network Tag Team Champions, the one, the only, the Purge. And I wanna see how you think on this one.
For this matchup, I think it's going to come down to, you know, I think a lot of it's going to be experience. You know, the Purge has experience. So, you know, Handsome Rex got that climb. He's learning. He's gaining momentum. He's starting to get the grasp of what we do. But, you know, when you face somebody who's been doing it for 3, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, it's a little tougher mountain to climb. So I think he's got to really put on the promo of his life to get over here.
Indeed. I mean, let's talking. I want to see action. I'm here for action, so let's kick this off, shall we?
Let's do it.
Welcome to my playground. It's Handsome Rex. You say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. Now let me tell you something. It is time. It is time to face the so-called bully. The one who wants to hold Handsome down when you can't do it, Purge. And I don't see how you could in the first place. You talk about how big you are. You talk about how bad you are. You talk about how you are a legend. Answer me this. How do you become a legend in 3 years? And to become a legend, you must do something legendary. You must pave the way. Are you a pioneer? I think not. You're just some guy, some nitwit that thinks he's better than he is. I don't know who's blowing on your horn, buddy, but you're not the badass you think you are, and you hit a brick wall when you hit Handsome Rex, because I got the dog in me, and I will tear you limb from limb. Your brain is going to go insane. Purge, you don't understand. Now let me break it down to you, Mr. Legend. If you're a legend, then why are you at the bottom of the card with the loudmouth rookie? Second, do you realize on the card that we're the only ones with lowercase letters? Do you know what that means? We're the pre-show, buddy, but you're out here talking like you're Hogan. You ain't shit. I have taken you to the sky. Now I'm going to bring you down. Understand this. I've torn meat from bone. I've ripped your lobes out of your brain. I've destroyed the cell. I have mentally incapacitated you. I am a mental assassin. At the end of this promo, they will take you to the hospital because you will need a 24-hour mental eval. Because I will have fucked your brain. When you're sitting there and they're asking you those questions, and when they ask you the questions how you got here, I want you to realize this, that Handsome Rex took you to war. He beat the soldier, and now it is the end of the rise of the German bastard in the PPF. And in that moment, you will totally realized and understood that you have most definitely bow down, Purge.
The one, the only, the Purge! Burn it down!
Premier Promo Federation, especially Handsome Rex. Do you actually thought like that I'm putting this much effort to build up my green screen behind me while you putting out a piss poor hype which makes 0 sense, and I even don't know what you said in your promo. Doesn't make sense? No. Doesn't make sense for your career at all? Not even. You know, don't get me wrong, don't get me twisted. There is one thing, especially, that puts behind my brain each and every single time when I see you on screen. You said, and I quote, your so-called championships doesn't matter in the Premier Promo Federation. Have I got news for you? I got 2 of them, and one of them is get lost. The first one that I'm bringing to you is championships does matter as long as you can win it. And you even didn't want any single shit since you've been studying this in the promo world. I am the top standard in the promo world for the past 4 years, and you couldn't understand even a single shade of my hard work, of my dedication, what I'm doing for this business. I am the heart and soul, no pun intended, for this business. I have this blood of a promo artist. I have the canines. I can even play with sharpened blades and all. What about you, Handsome Rex? You couldn't even do that. You failed against Gunslinger because you changed your stupid gimmick. And yes, I said it. Stupid gimmick. But hey, let's be real. In case you didn't watch the product, you jackass. Oldschool told like this. I can make stars, and I will make them tonight. I will make you famous, and I'm gonna make you mine, you little coward. I'm gonna make you mine and making sure that you're gonna take the L on your forehead, just like you used to do. And in case you don't know who the fuck I am the visionary. I am the revolutionary. I am Mr. Seth freaking Rollins of Promo Wrestling, and also one half of the Promo Entertainment Network Tag Team Champions, former APF World Heavyweight Champion. And don't you dare to disrespect my legacy one more fucking time. Otherwise, you will hear the 3 most dangerous words in the promo universe today. Embrace the vision. Top guy out.
Wow. What a matchup.
I never saw.
Yeah, next level.
I never saw anything from the person like this. Gotta be honest with you. He was full focus. He was honest, and I don't know. Maybe it brings up the W here tonight. We see it. We'll find out at the end of the show, because guess what? The judges are on standby. They're watching live.
They're watching live currently with me. That matchup was really well done. And like I said, I think that's one of the better promos I've seen Handsome Rex do. He actually delivered a promo that made sense. You know what I mean? And he didn't say the Purge's name 500 times. I am very proud of him on that one. But the Purge brought some heat on that one. So it's going to be a really good one for the judges to watch.
Indeed. And my goal was on that show that the judges will have a hard time on this one. I'm so sorry about that, but you will have hard times on that one.
Yeah, it's going to come down to a mistake or something like that, because that was a really good matchup. That I'll tell you what, and I want to correct Handsome Rex in his promo. That's why I'm the owner and I can do this. You guys were not the dark match or the whatever stupid match people like to call it. You guys were there to set the bar, and you guys just set the bar for Halloween Promo Havoc with a great matchup with 2 great promos by 2 great individuals. And now everybody else has got to carry that momentum through the whole show. That's what that matchup was made for.
Indeed. Do you want to have some more? Do you want to have more promos?
Let's do it.
Well, I got you. Coming up next, we will have the debuting Vagabond taking on Sergeant Havoc.
Well. Look at what we've got right here in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. We have none other than the Vagabond, the Vaga BZ, the Baba Yaga himself, the man that when I drop a live on the page, all he has to say is, nice try. Nice try. Do better. As if he thinks he's levels above me. He thinks he's so much better than me that he doesn't have to bother to dignify it with a real response, an actual hype, something of substance. But you're going to do the same thing that you always do, vagabond. You're going to come out here with some little filter on there, probably a blackout filter. More likely, if you go to CapCut, you're going to go to the mono filters. You're going to either get a varying shade of black, where everything is black and white and gray. And then you're going to sit there, and you're going to do these weird little gestures. You might even throw a filter on there and do the Shadow Realm Demon. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you've done for your promo, vagabond. It doesn't matter what you do for your hypes. Everyone has seen it multiple times over. Day in, day out, every single time. It's always the same. It's a light show with you. You're trying to wow the audience with lights and fancy sounds and a few fancy filters to cover up the fact that you absolutely suck. You are horrible. You are probably the worst promo artist I have seen to step inside of the promo arena, and I have seen some pretty bad ones. I will tell you that. You know good and well exactly who I'm talking about, when I'm talking about, and why. But here, back to the point, vagabond. Here is the final nail in the coffin for you. You're going to do this, the same thing that you always do, thinking that it's going to get you somewhere. But here's a little something for you. The definition of insanity, my friend. And it is as follows. To do something the same each and every single time. And expect different results. Well, here's a news flash for you, buddy boy. If you do the same crap every single time, you're going to get the same results in varying shades. It will always be the same for you, vagabond. So my suggestion to you is I hope and I pray that you have done something different. I hope and pray that you have done something that's going to shock and awe the entirety of the PPF. Because if you don't, I own you.
Hello, Sarge. You're probably wondering how this is going to go for you. You shouldn't be surprised that you're facing me again. Because each and every time you and me have matched up, I've had you. Because I'm always playing chess in my mind while you're playing checkers in yours. Because, outside of your military talk, outside of all the cursing, outside of all the yell and aggression, what do you have? Nothing. Because Sarge, each and every time you and I have faced off, I've beaten you. And the failures continue to pile up over and over and over again. Because you're so easy to pick apart. You're so easy to imitate. Because your style is stiff, rigid, not multifaceted, not adaptable in this day and age. In order for you to beat me, you have to be better than Old School. And Old School beat me by half a point. Half! In order for you to be better than me, you have to beat A-List Alverson. And I beat A-List Alverson. I made him look like a chump. In order for you to beat me, you have to beat my Rogues Gallery. And every person in my Rogues Gallery is leagues above you. So what exactly does that say about your skills versus mine? Your skills are bottom tier. Because each and every time you get on the screen, you do the same thing over and over and over and over again. You may not think that they don't see it, but I see it. Because you run on autopilot, Sarge. You don't say anything new. You don't say anything unique. You don't say anything multifaceted. Because I've been living rent-free in your head since day one. I've had you figured out. I will always have you figured out. Because this is my debut. You are nothing but a sacrificial lamb to me. Because I'm going to drag your sorry, pitiful carcass across the floor to the precipice of defeat. Even before I turned on the camera, I already had a game plan. Even before I opened my mouth, I knew exactly what was going to come out of it. This mind is always working like a supercomputer, something you can't comprehend. Because I am a master puppeteer. I set up my traps. My words are laced with venom. These webs will wrap around you, a web of deception, if you will, strangling the life out of you. And each time you talk, the easier it is for me to hang you up by your neck like a fucking noose for all the world to see. Because Sarge, I'm the most dangerous person you've ever come across. And here in PPF, that #1 contendership spot belongs to me because my nothingness, my darkness will consume you, ravage you, rip you to shreds, just like it is currently. And you will never ever be the same. You're not ever the same each and every time you face off because you get worse and worse and worse and worse every time you come back to face me. Because again, where have all your failures brought you back to? You can't live with them. So where do they bring you? Back to me! And you don't get any better. You don't improve. You fall apart. You fall to pieces. You are an absolute failure, a waste of space. And I believe I've said enough. Get this man's corpse out of my sight.
Pretty solid matchup, I think. We can't hear you. There you go.
What a debut was that? Oh.
You have one job here, damn it. One job, damn it. We're supposed to be able to hear us. You're going again.
I know, but I want to point something out here. What Mr. Junior Heavyweight Champion said. It is, did Sarge really just complain about someone did something that they always do? Well, listen up, Sargy boy. I'm here the producer. Oldschool is the owner, also the head booker of this ship. And if you do want to have some problems, I could talk with Oldschool that I could step out the commentary booth for one time and one time only, just to kick your ass. 3-0 clean sweep. So don't complain about anything. Just take the just take the GD match. And there we go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Way to catch the GD.
This man made me flustered that I almost made the GD word live here.
What I think I found funny about this promo is both of them were calling each other boring, doing the same thing. It almost is like their promos mimicked each other. They were both saying that neither of them have anything that anybody wants to see. So let's see who wins out of the guys who say each other has nothing for nobody to see. But I actually liked the match. I thought it was a good match.
Indeed. I see 3-0 clean sweep, vagabond. Just to be biased. I'm biased on this one. Okay. Coming up next, we have the international #1 contenders match between Bagel, and I am really honored on this one. Big effing sweet. It's back on Premier. Promo Federation is back on the promo screen, and I can call this match, and I am so fucking proud of it.
I'm going to say it a little better. Big Sweet isn't back in Premier Promo Federation. Big Sweet's back home with his brothers, and he's getting ready to do what only he can do. The best big man in the business, the most iconic big man in the business. And by the way, he's got a pretty damn nice beard. I should know. So let's roll that footage and watch him whip Fable's ass.
Indeed.
Halloween promo Havoc. It's a great card. A lot of title opportunities. But mine's against you, Big Sweet. A guy who's making his big return. A PPF original. An HHE Brethren. To see who will be the #1 contender to the International Championship. I find it funny because you come back, it's your homecoming, and you're automatically given the opportunity to become the #1 contender. But yet, a guy like me, who has scratched and clawed and digged his way through all the HHE bullshit, still has to fight to get the opportunity. And you just waltz your ass in here for a big return. And you're automatically given a #1 contender opportunity. But that's okay, Big Sweet. That's okay. Because tonight, I foil all of HHE's plans of having all the gold. I foil your big return. Most importantly, I give the big FU to Old School. Because 7 years he's thrown it in my face on how I'm not this big star in the promo world like he is. But at your expense, I take your entire legacy and flush it down the proverbial HHE toilet. I give you one of these tonight, Big Sweet. And smile all the way to an international heavyweight championship opportunity. Because I'm tired of you and the rest of the HHE thinking this is your playground. It's time that guys like me, who scratch and claw, hell, guys like Handsome Rex, who scratch and claw, get to sit at the dinner table and get their plate filled with opportunities of gold. You, Big Sweet, get to feel 7 years of frustration that Old School created tonight. Blame Old School.
Fuck you, loser.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tupac Shakur once said, "All eyes on me." And at this very moment, that's exactly how I feel. The entirety of the promo world is watching me, waiting to see if I still got it, if I can be as dominant as I once was. Well, Babel, in about 3.5 minutes, you will be able to tell them all, the entire promo world, without a shadow of a doubt, Big Sweet is back. Babel, you have nobody to blame but yourself for what happens here today. It is due solely to your inability to think before you speak. Time after time, you came out here and you laid the blame for all your failures at the feet of either management, the owners, or the HHE. And since I brought them up, what the hell did the HHE ever do to you? I have a thought. Why don't you show us all here on this cute teddy bear exactly where HHE hurt you so we can put it in the past? After all, you like living there so much. You live in a land of maybes and what ifs. Maybe I'd be a star. Maybe I'd be a legend. If only I won this match. If I beat this guy for this championship. And if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump its ass when it hopped. But unlike that frog, you are yet to accept the fact that you always have a sore ass. Because those wings ain't coming in anytime soon, my friend. The past is the past for a reason. It's there to teach us. But when you fight to change it, like you do, it will consume you. Babel, you need to wake up and join the rest of us in reality. You need to realize, even if you had managed to beat school all them years ago, you would still be drowning in the toilet bowl of mediocrity you have been circling since your BTB days. When this thing between you and I started, I really didn't care if I won or lost. All I was going to do was show up, slap you around, and make sure you knew just where you stood in the world that is being run by the HHE. Now, when it became a number one contenders match for the international title, I had to win. Because you don't deserve a shot. Don't believe me? Let's compare win-loss records. But honestly, I don't think you want to do that. I have lost no more than 5 or 6 matches in almost 7 years. You, on the other hand, are what, 1-6 in your last 7 matches? You got embarrassed by McFly, you got embarrassed by school, and you're going to get embarrassed by me. How about we compare resumes? You really don't want to do that either, do you? And I know you don't care, but mine reads something that was written by the great authors. Yours reads like an obituary. I have been trusted to carry many titles on my shoulder and entire brands on my back. I wouldn't trust you to lead me across the front yard without stepping in dog shit. Babel, it's not rocket scientist. I have it, and you don't. I am so much more than a heavy hitter. I am something you could never hope to be. I am blood. I am sweat. I am tears. I am a PPF. My time is up. But since I started this with a quote from Pac, I think I'm going to end it with one. And it goes like this. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't come here today looking for revenge. But I did just get through smashing a pussy. And that's not just the undeniable truth. That is too damn sweet.
Whoa!
Bro, he just said he didn't come here. He said he just got done smashing a pussy. I fucking love it. Holy shit. Listen, I'm going to say this. We're not even halfway through this event. That's promo of the fucking night. That's promo of the fucking night. Wow. Holy shit.
Ladies and
Welcome
gentlemen,
back.
this is what the Premier Promo Federation is all about. We are the past, the present, and the future. I was about to say the GD word again because this was amazing. What the hell did we just witness?
I normally don't do this. I normally don't say this during live, but I'm watching the judges' chambers, and all I'm seeing during that promo is fire emojis. A ton of them. A ton of them. Fire emojis
Wow.
across the fucking screen. Wow. Holy shit. Great
Wow.
job.
I
Welcome
want to
home,
point out
sweet.
that the
Welcome home, brother.
I want to point out that the chat was going crazy and bananas. Not only we have some yeah chants, yeet chants, whoop that trick chants. This is not the WWE, ladies and gentlemen. This is PPF.
Listen, the Rob put
I'm glad everybody enjoy.
the Rob put the best quote in the whole chat during Big Sweet's matchup, and that was "Holy shit!" I'm telling you, the man's back.
Indeed.
Look out for all. Listen, that was the best promo I've saw the whole night so far. Enjoyable, wonderful lines, and the best part was he smashed him some pussy on screen. I love him.
Okay. Everybody's now excited. So we starting to go on into our big nights, into the title bouts, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting off the title matches with the international heavyweight title match when J6 tries to capture the international title from Legacy. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to see action. I just want to see more of that good shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, your title match is starting right now.
On to sequence coming for you. E4 better lock them doors. 5, 6. Sick one is sick. 7, 8. Gonna punch the Legacy in the face. 9, 10. PPF, the sick one's at it again. PPF, it is your boy Jay Sick. And I decided to get dressed up for the occasion since it's Halloween. Wait. The fuck am I doing? We ain't doing that stupid shit. PPF, it is your boy Jay Sick. Tonight is the night Sick One versus Legacy for that international heavyweight championship. You see, Legacy, you've beaten no one to earn that fucking thing. And you're not doing a hell of a job representing that title. As you and I both know, as the PPF knows, that no better person deserves that title than the Sick One. Because we all know I'm an international fucking stud. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the hypes. You see, you told the PPF that you're from Jersey City, the stepchild of New York City, where I'm from. Hell, you're even a Met fan that couldn't do what my Yankees did, and that's go to the World Series and face the team that whipped that ass. Just like what the Sick One's doing here. You see, Legacy, we all know, the whole fucking PPF knows, you can't dance with the Sick One. There's no way in hell you are on my level. So just so you know, Mr. Legacy, you better go to a cemetery like you once did. And we all know how the fuck that ended. That's a throwback for the OGs. Mr. Legacy and soon to be a has-been international champion. Clean that fucking belt. And I think you're gonna pay the Easy Pass toll when I come pick that shit up. So PPF, with that being said, it is I, your boy, Jay Sick. Look at this thing. Trick or treat. Happy Halloween, you scumbags.
regular class on. In the R.E. Hey, Hank Sangria. La Familia. Let's show some views. Remix.
Jay Sig, I know the reason why that you want to come after me. Because you think I'm weak. Because you think I won this title out of a fluke. You're guessing wrong. I won this title fair and square. I defended this title, and I'm going to keep on defending it. I'm going to go through you. Because somebody in the HHE wants to try to take it from me. And that's Big Sweets. Soon down the line, we're going to have that match. But right now, my focus is on you. Not even our past time where we was in a faction could hold you. Those brothers in arms would never hold you down. They turned their backs on you and they walked away. You're riding solo. So now we're going back into the hood. I'm bringing you back to your old stomping grounds. And that stomping grounds, not yours no more. It's mine. We're going to find out if you can survive. I guarantee you're not going to survive. You could come in here and be, this is your boy, Jay Sick. Jay Sick is already done. Everything you've done is already past 10. You repeat yourself, reword everything, and try to make it look good. So come in here, do that little eyebrow that you do, try to do that little pop. That's not going to work. What's going to work is what I'm going to show everybody right now when we go to the streets. See you there. Hey, J6, where you at? I'm looking for you. I'm walking your old streets. I'm walking your old stomping grounds. Where the fuck are you? Where are you? I'm here. Let me see. You're where I think you're at. I'm coming with the title. Let's see if you actually show up. Wake your ass up. You thought I wasn't gonna come walking back in your hood, right? I own this hood. This hood is mine. You can't come back to your stomping grounds because you get laid out. Look where you're at now. Your ass is on the ground looking at me. I'm the champ. I'm the one that's running this game. I'm running this damn division, not you. Take a good look at this. Because this title ain't going nowhere. Trust and believe. You wanted this fight. You got this fight. And you end up laid the fuck out.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I know I got fired again by Double A, but let's just do not talk about that, right?
Hey, listen,
I was part of the internet.
If we had drinking game for as many times as Justice got fired tonight, I'd be drunk. And I don't even drink no more.
But yeah, that was a great international title match for real. People saying like, and new. We have to wait till the end of the show. We've got a couple more title matches still left.
I'll say this: the judges were very happy with the matchup. The judges loved that matchup. They were commenting in the chat. They loved that Jay Sick did something totally different that we've never seen from him before. The mask. I mean, at first we would have thought maybe it was David Babel, but he actually had good wordplay with it. So that was the difference. And then, we turn around and Legacy's delivering, kind of a cap cut promo where he went from inside to outside into, Six Hood. It's going to be a tough match. We'll see who the international champion is at the end of the night.
Definitely. We going from international to the Resolute, as the Resolute Championship is on the line. As a WAPO, or you said in my notes, a WAPI.
Wapi.
Taking on the Resolute Champion, the anti-hero of the promo world, Rising Sun. And if you don't have any merchandise yet, go to PPF merchandise on Redbubble to buy yourself a merch. But while that, enjoy the Resolute title match.
Oh, PPF, I knew you were going to do me dirty. I knew you was going to come out here and give that jabroni the win. Because I feel like that was a charity case. I feel like that you wanted to take my momentum and slide it down. But that's easy for you to do that, ain't it, Rising Sun? That's easy for you to get your hands and control the situation and the narrative. Because you know, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, anywhere else, he would have got his ass handed to him. But you see, that Resolute Championship is in jeopardy, and you know it. That's exactly why I was put in the match before. I was put in that match to lose and make sure that you see me as not a threat. But all you did was put fuel in the fire. All you did was wake up the El Guapo of old. Wake up the uncrowned champion. Wake up the GOAT of the promo game. What you need to understand, Rising Sun, is I don't need edits. I don't need to put graphics on the screen to show who the hell I am. I just do it because I like to tell a story. I like to show my words. See, people like you out here are shooters, right? People like you out here just like to talk your shit because technically, y'all can't do what I can do. You're gonna come out here and try to stop me from coming through PPF and doing what I do best. Coming here and becoming a champion my first go around. But you know what? It's all good. It's so good because you have a name as the Resolute Champion. And let me guess, you have the ability to become champion again and again and again. Because you got your hand in that cookie jar, don't you? You got your hand in that cookie jar and don't have nobody to stop you. But it's okay. It's all right because I could tell the threat I am. I could tell the threat I am ever since I came down to this place. But it doesn't matter, nor here or there. What you need to understand, Rising Sun, is I am a threat to your title. I am a threat to your company, and I'm a threat to your big names. So let me make this clear. You can do whatever you want to do. You can call audibles. You can use your Thanos hand and turn this match into whatever you want to turn it to. Put whatever result you want to put it to. But the fact of the matter is, you are going to lose. You are going to feel some type of way when people see our match and know that I am better than you. Know that just because you're daddy's little boy, that you are not going to be who you said you are. Because you see, as Resolute Champion, I understand your biggest win since coming back was against Mama Purge. Like I said, I love Mama Purge. No mistaking that. But I'm no Mama Purge, and I know for a damn fact that your daddy got some big ass shoes to fill, don't he? Because I know for a fact the only way you're getting your RESPECT is because you're hiding behind that big, beautiful beard of his. But it's okay. It's all right. Like I said, when it comes down to it, when push comes down to shove, I am the better man, and we all know it. This is the problem. Will you realize that? Will you know that I am better than you? Or will you just still deny the fact that I can do this with or without edits? And know that I can talk shit with the best of them. So you can go ahead and not do your homework. Go ahead and just see the last 2 matches that I had and just go on that. Because I'm telling you right now, when I come down here and I win my title, I will have that championship for a very, very long time. And you, dog, you're not escaping because me and you got another round coming. Because I know for a damn fact, you were just a make-a-wish, son. I will see you, Rising Sun. And when I see you, I will have that title over my shoulder. Maybe not. The power
is in your hands.
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. No, don't give a fuck if I cut my own bleeding. This is my last resort. Nothing's alright.
Halloween promo Havoc, here we are. El Guapo versus the Rising Sun for the Resolute Championship. See, I was going to do a lot more for this promo, but I just didn't. Because I'm going to do a clean promo. I'm going to go right down the middle and do it in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds if I hit that mark. You know why? Because I don't need the full 4 minutes and 30 seconds with intro like most do. See, unlike you, Guapo, I could drop a hype under 5 minutes. Everything you have done here, you have needed ample amount of time. But not here. We're a fast-paced organization that most can't keep up with because they get left in the dust because they can't keep up with the verbal assassination that they are receiving. See, when they said that you were going one-on-one with me for my championship, I thought it was a fucking disgrace. And you know why that is? Because you didn't earn nothing here. You think just because you come from fucking Playland that you can come in here and show everybody that you may have a slim chance. But you know what that chance is? You ever walk onto the train tracks when you hear the whistle and you think you can cross it just in the nick of time? Well, I'm that train that's coming through that dark tunnel and you see that pin of light, you step a toe on that track and as soon as you do, I run your ass over because you can't keep up with me. See, here in the HHE, we pick the best of the best. Everybody here has made a name for themselves in the PPF. You, sir, El Guapo, you might as well go back to the drawing board because after tonight, no one will have anything to do with you because the only thing you're relevant for is getting into pissing battles with competitors that you ain't even going against. Let's see, the Legacy, you lost to him. So you went in a pissing match with him and brought a title that had no relevancy on this fucking screen. Welcome to the PPF, motherfucker. I am the judge, the jury, and the executioner. When you face me, all reality hits you like a ton of fucking bricks. That championship is fucking disgraceful. You ever show up on screen with another belt that isn't from this company or a company that we allow, you won't be here no more. This is a wake-up call, bitch. I can say whatever I want because I am that damn good. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Trust me, my climb back to the top where I belong, it starts tonight. See, this title is just where it needs to be right now until I'm done with it. And then I'll throw it to the side and keep going for the ones that I'm truly after. I claim this because I'm a Grand Slam champion. Unlike you, that you haven't won one title here yet. You may be new, but most new guys here can climb the ranks and climb and climb and climb to finally get that goal. You know, kind of like Sheamus. He was an international champion. Kind of like Legacy, international champion. Kind of like The Man, international champion. Then you have Mama Purge, who rose through the rankings as a Resolute champion. But now it all comes to an end because the HHE has it all in sights. Once we claim that belt, Guapo, you're just going to get stomped on even more. Well, bitch, I've had enough fun for you. Fuck you, fade to black, don't come back.
You handle the reviews on that one. I'm talking to the judges real quick.
Okay, Old School is currently on the phone right now, so I have to do something there. Yeah, that was a great Resolute title match. We will go officially now to the Hardcore Championship match. That is coming up next now. Go ahead, another stop Old School, and we will talk after. We will talk after the Hardcore title match about this.
Gunslinger. You have always proved yourself to be a dominant champion. You've made everything so precious in your career. You made your reputation so worthwhile that as a member of the HHE, everyone can respect you. Unfortunately, we come to the exact same conclusion that we had 9 years ago, where a prominent champion will meet a starving challenger. The roles are reversed this time because it's not for the light heavyweight championship of BTB. This is the hardcore championship of the PPF. And you damn well better know I want it. I have craved the spotlight for years. I have always craved to have gold touch my shoulders. I remember those years ago when you claimed no one can touch you. Even now, you still claim that. But remember, I'm the only person that has ever put you down to your wit's end. And not only that, I ripped your heart out with my own bare hands. When everything had its mind, had its soul, and the pressure was choking you down. And at Halloween Provo Havoc, I will do it again. I love you like a brother, Tommy. You deserve this. You deserve to have this moment. And you also deserve someone like me. With all the love, with all the passion, with all of the intensity that the HHA brings. It's time to share the spotlight and let someone else be hardcore. The gunslinger has fired his last round and it missed my head. Because now I have a whole magazine that I am ready to enter every single bullet into that heart that you decided to take back. But I'm not just gonna go for the heart, I'm gonna go for the soul, I'm gonna go for the mind, and you will experience all of it. Now, the era of Kurt Brooks can be reborn on the night of the devil.
Fuck you, loser.
You know what, PPF? This is where we take it to the absolute limit. We're about to show you, me and Panic, why it is that this should have ended a long time ago. Now, brother, 9 years ago, this situation would have been a lot different, but I came and I took you to your own spot. I took you to the darkness, but I'm about to show you that you can always find the light in a little bit of darkness, but the darkness has always been my friend for far too long. But you know what, brother? Let's go ahead and let's do the damn thing. Let's show the PPF what they've been missing. But when it comes to this, when it comes to my title, people have always asked me, people have always told me, well, why is it the Gunslinger is still the hardcore champion? It's because I can do the work that you could never do. I am willing to step beyond my limit, step out of the element, and show the PPF what they've been missing from a hardcore champion. Now, I know that you will try to come in and take all of my credit for building this division up, but you know what? It's not going to work. This is a new era now. You might have been living in the past for far too long, my brother, but you know what? Tonight I'm about to show you that this new and improved gunslinger is not what you want on your resume. It's not what you want on your list, because at the end of the day, brother, not only do you have to live with the guilt, but you have to go back into the same locker room that I'm in, and then you have to hang your head in shame because you couldn't get the job done. Now, you're going to come in here egotistical thinking that it's going to be a 3-0 sweep, but I'm here to tell you that the cards are turned now. This is my time, not only in the hardcore division, but to show you and the rest of the PPF that I can beat somebody like you, that I can step out of my element, do the damn thing, and show the PPF why it is that I deserve to have this over my shoulder. Not just come out here and live a gimmick behind a mask, face paint, and filters. Brother, it was nice knowing you. So now what you need to do is you need to take a walk out of my division and you never come back and face me again. I am here to end the chapter that should have been ended 9 years ago. The only difference is that I'm walking out still the hardcore champion, and you are walking out as the guy that was finally able to do the job and beat Panic right where he stands. With that said, PPF, Halloween promo Havoc, I'm about to take that knife right through Panic's heart, and I'm about to drive it home. So fuck you, and have a nice day.
Wow. Listen, if you guys want to see what a championship matchup is, right there it was. That was phenomenal.
Indeed.
Sorry I couldn't comment on the other title match, but you know, the judges' call, I've got to answer the judges' call. More on that later. But this matchup right here, Panic, is always one of the better ones to deliver a promo the way he delivers. But I'm going to tell you what, that's probably the best promo I've seen by Tommy Ford, the gunslinger, in a long fucking time. That was Kelvic hot heat. Great job, Tommy.
Indeed, and Mama Patch just dropped a sentence, and if you watch the product, it means something. Take a sip for. I hate to be a judge on this one.
Indeed, yeah, I'm taking a drink on that one. But great job, Tommy Ford. That's one of those promos where I think the champion needed to prove to the world why he was the champion. And in my opinion, just my personal opinion, I think he did that. But you know, the judges make their call. But I thought that was a great promo by the gunslinger. Congratulations.
Indeed. And coming up next, we have something also that the judges will have a hard time on this one. We've got everybody's favorite Mama Perch, taking on the longest reigning junior heavyweight champion of all time, Double A Aladonis, for the junior heavyweight championship.
Hey, it's going to be a great matchup. I can't wait to see it. Let's roll the footage.
Hello, PPF. Hello, my naughty puppets. It's your favorite master, Mama Perch. Double A, how are you doing? Here is your opponent. I hope you quite like it, because I've chosen you myself. And why? I have to tell you something. In your last matches, you weren't all that happy about your opponents, right? You seem to be quite bored of it. And, well, honestly, I got bored of your promos, because you seems to be liking promo at the same spot over and over again. Never mind about the background noises here. But hey, your hype, great. You could have beaten me there with it. And I have to say, I like the new aggressive Double A.
Wakey, wakey, Mama Perch.
I knew it. I knew it. Your aggressiveness is just a trigger for me. You like to be aggressive, then I like to be aggressive also, Double A. And you actually think that I need a puppet to beat you. Your title tonight, it's gonna end tonight, Double A, because your title is going to be looking white and nice and bright on my shoulder. You know, Double A, I'm sorry, but you have found your master in me. And tonight, it's gonna be you versus the bad mama. The Double M! Yes. Right? Not only you seems to be the Double A, but I'm the Double M. And if the Double M comes out here, then it's just you who's going to fall tonight. And you going to end up on that invisible string. And you want to know something, Double A? With all you done for PPF, we probably should say thank you, right? And that was it for you. But hey, I'm not here to thank you. I'm here to say goodbye to you, because tonight you will go down on your knees and obey me as your new junior heavyweight championess. And don't you think, because, hey, the Resolute belt gave me a new confidence, which you never built it in those 1.5 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, there's only one thing left for me to say. Mama Perch is always watching you.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
In your haste to be champion once again, you've made a series of fatal miscalculations. First of all, you come after me. And Mama, when someone like you comes after a champion like me, well, let's be honest. We all know you're competing well above your weight class. But secondly, of all nights, tonight? At Halloween Havoc? Mama, I know you fancy yourself some kind of voodoo. But do you not realize my career started on Halloween night? I am very comfortable amidst the ghouls and the goblins and the monsters under your bed. Any advantage you thought you might have coming after me on this most sacred of holidays? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's moot. But, Mama, not everything is lost. I am going to thank you tonight for your sacrifice. You see, you have provided me with a very special, unique opportunity. Because of your arrogance and your pride, I get to release the beast. I get to feed my aggression, and I get to purge Mama Purge. Tonight, I wash my hands of your sins. I wash my hands of your stupidity. And I wash my hands of this beating you're about to receive. God bless our new founding fathers. And God bless America. A nation reborn. Bye-bye, Mama.
That was a great matchup.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic.
See, the audience is even here clapping for this. This is personally my match of the night for 100%. Both people with some unexpected promos that I've ever witnessed. From Mama Perch, the transition to the good mama to the absolute bad mama, and Double A with the anarchist in himself. Wow.
Yeah, this matchup surely delivered. That is a junior heavyweight championship matchup. If you didn't think it was going to be good, you were sleeping in a closet somewhere. That was great. I loved what Mama did in her transition, and I loved what Double A did coming out, kind of playing off the name Purge. That was pretty badass. And that's something we've never seen from Double A before, how he did a lot of the different, aspects of the camera. That was really good work. So that's going to be a fun matchup. I thought it was a great matchup. Hell of a job by both of them. They should both be very proud. That's what PPF delivers, is a product that is undeniably the best in the promo realm.
Past, present, future. That's the three letters of the Premier Promo Federation. And if you don't fuck with that, then get lost and go to HSP.
Yeah, I'm sure Quack will let you get on your knees for him. He'll put a title on you if you get on your knees. That's a promise. Ask Bossellini. He'll tell you.
Yeah. Anyways, we have two more matches, and that will be our double main event, ladies and gentlemen. And I really cannot wait for this, because the first one is also a debuting in Elijah McFly taking on the pure heavyweight champion in Brett fucking Jacobs. And oh boy, I cannot wait to see this one.
Me either. I'm pretty excited. I like McFly. I saw him around. He finally came to Premier Promo Federation. We're glad to have him here. He did send a message to the board and myself that, hey, he was a little under the weather, a little behind, so he don't feel his promo is going to be at what it should be. But you know what? He still showed up. He didn't no-show us, so that gained my respect, and I greatly appreciate that. But he had a mountain to climb anyway. Brett fucking Jacobs, one of the top stars in the industry, untouchable in my opinion, probably one of the greatest, and I call myself the GOAT in character, but I call Brett Jacobs the fucking GOAT. That guy right there, undeniably one of the greatest of all time. So I want to see this match. Let's ring the bell. Let's get him the hell out there.
That's your word, boss.
You know something, Brett? It's a perfect moment to realize that you and I are actually having a match against each other, because Sullivan couldn't deliver much of anything. Sullivan couldn't deliver any type of words that can actually give him essence. But now it's on the rightful focus for Elijah McFly versus Brett Jacobs for the PPF Pure Championship. See, while you're out there, I'm in the woods. I'm in the deep forest, Brett. No matter how far you can put me through, no matter the pressure that you can even endure to me, Brett, it's not going to make it possible for us to escape the whole reality of this world. This is for the pure championship. This is against Brett fucking Jacobs, the self-proclaimed god of PPF. I'm the dark horse. I'm Elijah McFly. I'm the man that basically walked into this company, defeated Babel with, let's be honest, defeating Babel was absolutely not a shocking result. But I'm just going to put it out here. This is going to be a big old fight between me and you, Brett Jacobs. But at the end of the night, Brett, you may or may not be the pure champion, but I'm still going to be the guy that keeps giving a fight, keep giving it all, because no matter the circumstance, no matter where I'm at, I'm going to give you what I give everybody else. It's not just 100%. It's my full, divided attention. My eyes are on you, Brett. You see, you invite me, yet I'm going to invite you to the woods. I'm going to invite you to Burkittsville, to where you can even think that you have a possible chance to escape as the pure champion, but you're not. You're not. The only possible way for Brett Jacobs to even keep that pure championship is by some graceful miracle. But tonight, it's not going to be like a spectacular show coming into an escape room and then hoping that we can have an easy access to the whole diorama. Brett Jacobs, this may not be the last time that PPF sees Elijah McFly against Brett Jacobs. I don't win tonight. I'm just gonna keep coming, and I'm gonna keep coming after you until I get that pure championship. Cause that's the only thing that keeps you alive, right? Only thing that keeps me alive is satisfaction.
Fuck you, loser.
You know what's really predictable? No gimmicks needed. Putting in the bare minimum for this match, which by the way is 0. We hold 0 expectations for the artists in this group. We give them every bit of free will that they can get, and no gimmicks needed. You cease to amaze. Nonetheless, let's move on from you, because that's all I've got to say to you, to address you, to bury you. Now I could spend the next 3 minutes on Eli the Fly? Now, Eli, I gotta be honest with you. I really thought that when you came into PPF with a name like yours, you would be doing way bigger things, way better things. And maybe not holding on to a victory against David Babel like it is the lifeblood of the promo world, like that's what defines you as a person. Because let me tell you something right now. That man has had more losses than prostitutes have had married men. That is the God-honest truth, okay? You need to realize that. You need to stop walking around acting like, oh, look at me, I'm the Babel Slayer, I've done it all. Oh, everybody admire me, wish the best for me. Give me your championships. No, that's not how it works, Eli. Here's how it really works. You step into the group, you beat David Babel, you beat Sheamus, you beat The Legacy, you beat somebody like The Law, and then maybe you move up to a contendership match. You get somebody like J6, somebody like The Purge, somebody like Mama Purge, somebody like, well, anybody from the HHE. And if you're just so lucky to compete with the HHE, that's when you move up to the upper echelon.
That's where you get to compete against us. That's where you get to try to take us out. And let me tell you something right now. Aside from me being such a giving person, you would have never seen this title shot. You would have never seen this championship opportunity in front of your face. And thanks to me, you will never know what it means to have this championship sent to your house. And that's great, because here's the deal, Eli. I can make fun of your lisp. I can make fun of you holding a victory over Babel's head. But at the end of the day, that's not what makes you not championship material. What makes you not championship material is the fact that your wordplay is off. You stumble over your words. You're constantly stuttering. You're constantly speaking over yourself. You don't even know how to use proper vocabulary. And I mean, that's when we can understand you. You're not gonna be a champion because you can't keep up with me. You can't keep up with the originality. You can't keep up with the flow. You don't understand what it means to be behind the counter, to be in the captain's chair, to have the lever and the red button that can kill everybody in a second. I do. And as long as I hold gold in the PPF, as long as I am living, breathing, bleeding, eating, sleeping, I will remain the best in the promo world. Later, loser.
Whoa! Whoa!
I had to put my glasses up because Brett Jacobs' promo was burning my eyes. It was so damn hot. It was so good. That was a great matchup for the Pure Heavyweight Championship. I don't think Elijah did bad. I don't think Elijah did bad, but I think Brett Jacobs did a great job. I thought Brett did a great job.
That's what I thought. I mean, even though he was sick and all, he still put a great job out of it.
Yeah, it was a very good promo for Elijah. I don't know what he was upset about.
Indeed. We have now one more match, and that is your main event of the evening. And then, before I'm going to announcing it, we will go into a 3-minute intermission where you can take a piss, take a break Johnson, take a Dr. Craig, go smoke some cigarettes, go get a coffee or anything like that. Because after that, we will have the results show. So now on to the main event. We have Malice defending the Unified Heavyweight Championship of the world, taking on Dante Black, the VOH King of Promos champion.
Yes, and I'm very excited about this. I think it's going to be a true test for both of them. Malice's wordplay is impeccable. Dante's energy is very damn good. That's what's won him a lot of titles. Let's see what these two gentlemen do for the top prize right here at the Premier Promo Federation. It's main event time. Let's get it.
And we will see you all at the results show. So stay tuned for that.
Ladies and gentlemen of PPF. You see, when I first came in through the doors of this company, not many people knew who I were. But the important ones understood what I've done in my career, the accolades that I've accomplished. And they knew that a heavy hitter was knocking down these doors. And I made an impact my very first match. I claimed a #1 contendership that no one saw coming. It was against my tag team partner, my brethren, Handsome Rex of the New Breed. And now I'm here to face Malice. It's this PLE, the super show for his Unified Championship. And truly, I know in the back of my mind, he thinks he has this already in the books. Already he's cash checked, waiting for the next challenger to come straight in front of him. But here's the thing, Malice, what you need to understand is you don't underestimate me in any single way, because once you do, you've already lost, and your name is going to become a new definition of pain that you feel. When I beat you down, I verbally assault you to the point where I'm going to get charged with assault and battery to put me behind bars. When you feel malice and intent deep inside of your core, inside of your soul, where those strings that are on your heart are tugged and ripped apart right in front of your very eyes. That title they hold so close to your chest is ripped away from your cold, dead hands. Because I have an agenda I want to achieve in PPF, and you is where I start. By taking your title away from you, by proving that you And your legacy that you have carved in PPF was just a placeholder for someone of true greatness to come along and really show the prestigiousness that title needs to be held at. That true excellence that it should be shown at day in and day out. I'm the only one that can do that. You see, what's funny, Malice, is you think that you're at the top of your game when sadly, the somber truth is this, Malice. You at your best day couldn't even surpass me at my worst. Cause day in and day out, I take the critiques, the feedback, and I evolve. I soak it in like a sponge, and I improve my craft. I hone it to become one of the very best. The last year, I've been the most talked about star in this industry. Going through companies and claiming what is mine. Making my legacy known. And you are what is called a simple roadblock that is put in my way, and you think you're going to back me up against the wall and stop me dead in my tracks and bounce me off like I am glue when you are rubber. You are sadly mistaken. You're going to be shattered, broken down internally, and mainly to a point of no return. Where you're exhausted everything inside of your soul. All of your maneuvers, all of your aspects that you have in your career are going to be shown as a full falsification of lies in front of everyone in that stadium, in front of everyone in PPF. And all you're going to have to show at the very end of this, Malice, is that your name is simply that. You don't cause it, and you don't live it. But you will know that when it comes to greatness, it is motherfucking greatest to Reaper Dante Black. Your bitch ass will never get out alive.
Do you think you were the only one that could snap your fingers and get something done, kid? Dante, let me ask you a question. Where were you when I was coming up through the ranks? When no one cared what I had to say and no one tuned in to see what I was going to do? Where were you when Brett Jacobs crucified me to the tree of woe? Or the rising sun buried me alive? Or when Aladonis showed me without a doubt who the man is? Or when panic cut me off? Where were you? I'll tell you where you were. You were in the minor leagues, allowing your buddy Dr. Quack to convince you that you were the second coming in promo, that you were the next big deal. You know what the problem is with being second place? You're always playing catch up, Dante. Now you allow me to set the record straight. See, the record shows that I am the unified heavyweight champion, and this makes me better than you in every aspect of the game. Now you may walk in here and think you're going to stand tall, but boy, I will cut you off at the knees, and you will fall into line and do the one thing that you do correctly when you face me, and that's tremble. When I tell you I'm the most wicked son of a bitch in the game, I mean to tell you I'm the most wicked son of a bitch in the game. There is not a depth that I will not stoop to. There is not a boundary that I won't cross. And there is not a line I won't step over to protect what is mine. See, you come in here and you're gifted an opportunity. Nobody gifted me anything, kid. I had to bleed for everything I got. And I got an awful lot of blood to give. You see, I kind of like the pain, Dante. It lets you know you're alive. See, while everybody else wants to be the greatest, I am not interested in that. Not at all. I have no need to go down in history as the greatest. What I want to be is the most dangerous. Now, Dante, I have no doubt you can string a few little sentences together. You can throw a few analogies around. You can absolutely turn a few heads. But the one thing you can't do is compete with me on this level, because I am better than you in every aspect of the game. And this right here tells me it's fact. It tells the world out there that it's fact. And deep down inside, in places you don't want to admit, you know it's a fact. So you can head on back to the Bush Leagues. And you can tell Dr. Quack Oh, the boogeyman is real, and I stumbled across him. And you let that no-talent hack know that anytime he wants an opportunity, he can drag his little coward ass over here and see what kind of luck he's got. But for you, I need you to understand that I don't like you. I don't want to get to know you. I am not your friend, and I damn sure don't want to see you succeed. I would rather see someone like you gone forever. Dirt beneath my shoes, Dante, and nothing more. I told you once before, you were going to get to know exactly how vicious and malicious I truly am, and you're getting a dose of it, aren't you, kid? I'm a rotten bastard. No redeemable qualities. None. But you know this, Dante. I speak the truth, and nothing but the truth. And the truth is, I just handed you your little promo ass. Dante Black, welcome to the Premier Promo Federation.
Past. The present. And now the future. This is PPF, the Premier Promo Federation.
The
Can we just talk about that? This song fitted perfectly for the show, and everybody went bananas on that.
Everybody can't see me, when we're off screen. I'm back here just bobbing my head to that fucking song the whole time, I played Halloween night out front. You can ask my son. Trick-or-treaters, I had Rob Zombie playing. I'm a big Rob Zombie fan. So, perfect song, perfect fitting. Great job once again by you editing this show together. A round of applause for Justin, even though we had to fire him 4 times tonight, but it's still okay. We still love him, and we'll let him continue to do his job.
Indeed, and therefore, welcome to the results show of Halloween Promo Havoc. And I want to say like this is a dangerous candidate for show of the year. Am I right?
I think this is one of the best shows we've had all year. I think everybody delivered. I do have, a bit of business during the show we're going to handle. When the judges call me during a show, that's never good. So we'll handle that once we get there. But I'll say this: there wasn't a sleeper match on this card. This card delivered 110% exactly what I thought it would when I booked it. Listen, for everybody, I don't care who the winners or the losers are tonight. Everybody has won, in my opinion, because you know what, guys? I thoroughly enjoyed this show. We've an hour and 42 minutes in, and I haven't stopped watching. I got up to make a cup of coffee, during one of the matches, but I listened more than I watched, But that's the only time I've left this screen, and I truly, truly appreciate all the hard work by all the superstars. But I know everybody's ready for results. So what do you say? Let's give them what they want. In our first matchup,
my chocolate here that I've got.
Well, in our first matchup, Handsome Rex taking on the Purge. These two, they brought a great promo. I'll say this: both of those guys came out. I think the Purge come out a lot different than I'm used to seeing him too. He's a little more. I don't want to say. I think he was pissed off because Handsome Rex kind of discredited him as a legend. You know what I mean? The judges saw that. They saw the intensity that you had. Well, the Purge had. Sorry, the Purge had. But they did like what Rex did too. So first judge voted the Purge. Our second judge voted Handsome Rex.
Wow.
And our third judge, I'm telling you that he was going to rewatch it again, but I told him we were going live with the results. For your winner, the Purge, 2-1. Very, very close matchup. It was very, very, very close, guys. So great job by both. The judges said this: they want to see Handsome Rex and the Purge do it again. So promo Saturday night, I think we're going to do that. You guys are going to go one more time because I think it's a great matchup. And it really sold really good. You guys had great chemistry. So Saturday night's promo event, we're going to be booking the Purge versus Handsome Rex. And whoever wins out of that matchup, the promo Saturday night, will get a shot at the International Championship. How's that? I think that's fair.
Oh, damn. That's some great breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen. The Purge, Handsome Rex, round 2, live at Saturday Night Promo event.
Yeah. That I thought that was just a good match. The judges agreed. They loved it. Listen, when you do great work, comes great rewards. Okay? That's just how easy I could say that. Check that one off.
Indeed.
Want to go to the second match?
We have Sergeant. Sure, I don't have really the results here, but if you give me over per transition, yeah, I can do this.
Let me see here. I gotta find you. It's kind of hard to do because I'm on my phone tonight. I'll send you the results of this match, and you can give the results, and then we'll talk about the judges' critique.
All right. I have my phone on standby here. We have Sergeant Havoc vs. Vagabond, and I thought like this was a great debut here. And I don't know how the judges said it, but Oldschool will talk about it in a bit here. But with a 2-1, ladies and gentlemen, 2-1, your winner, Vagabond. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Vagabond. And you know, it was funny. It was funny. I brought up the fact that I kind of felt like they were talking about each other, you know, in the same stance about how one does the same thing and the other's like, oh, you do the same thing. That's exactly what the judges said. They just said they felt that Vagabond flowed a little better. You know what I mean? That Vagabond had a better flow to his promo. But two cautions, folks. One, let's not talk about owning somebody. That's a no-no. And let's not talk about nooses on promos, guys, because listen, it's 2024, sensitive subjects in the world today. I don't want anybody to think there's anything with nooses or owning or any of that stuff. Let's just keep it a little cleaner than that. But by the judges' votes, Vagabond wins. It was a good matchup for those two to come together. I was glad to see it. But I want to talk about this next matchup. The Unhinged Baby takes on the returning Big Sweet. You want me to go ahead and give you the results to this one, folks? I mean, if you didn't know, if the judges could have doubled their votes, they said it would have been a 6-0 sweep. 3-0, Big Sweet destroys David Babel, becomes the new #1 contender for the International Championship. They said David delivered an okay promo, but it seemed like he was crying and bitching more than he was promoting against Sweet. Once again, they said Sweet, the Tupacs, the wordplay, the teddy bear, all of it was a complete, wholesome, kick-ass promo. Great job, Big Sweet. Welcome home.
Welcome home indeed. But right now, we're heading into the title matches here. The International Heavyweight Championship. And oh my, what a twist in terms we had there in this one.
Yeah, well, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the critiques. But real quick, I'm going to text you the winner and let you announce the winner of the international title match. So we're going to get to see who Big Sweet's going to go against. So let me type this out real quick. I want to type this out to the voice, you know. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm not real good at typing and talking at the same time, so I shut up when I talk or text. All right. So they watched the promos. They loved Jay Sick coming on, you know, Halloween style. The mask, it was different, something they never saw from Jay before. They thought he had really good wordplay. He did a really good job. They watched the Legacy. They liked the Legacy's transition from his house to the streets and how he supposedly knocked out Jay Sick and his wordplay. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to belch from drinking coffee. His wordplay was very good. But with that, there can only be one. So I'm going to go to my boy Justin right here and let him announce the winner of the international title matchup.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Judge 1 decided for Jay Sick. Judge 2 decided for Legacy. Judge 3 decided for your winner. And new international world champion Jay Sick, ladies and gentlemen, with a 2-1, your new international champion Jay Sick.
Congratulations to Jay Sick. Now, folks, I want you all to remember the Legacy did complete a title defense and retain his title in a title defense. So he is owed now a rematch for, you know, he can call his shot for a title, just like Mama did with Double A, you know, the Rising Sun did with Mama. Juan Legacy Rosario, the Legacy can do the same thing. He can call his shot. He can hit me up and say, hey, I want in on, say, Big Sweet versus Jay Sick or a Saturday Night's promo event. I want a rematch for this title, you know. He has that right to do that. But as of right now, we have a brand new PPF International World Champion, Jay Sick. Congratulations. Great job, guys.
Indeed. Well deserved. For real. Everybody said, like, congratulations, Jay Sick. They already sometimes predicted it early in the show. But right now, we have it official. And the next one, I want to give you the floor because Papa Oldschool has to talk something about it.
This was the one that I got a phone call from the judges on. You know, I'll say this: Wapo had a good promo. Okay, it was clean, it was concise, but the judges gave me a call. You guys saw me. I was on the phone. I didn't mean to be on the phone when we came back on after the matchup. I just, it was a little too long. They felt that promo was way too personal. They felt that he took a lot of really personal shots about a lot of different things. And, I'll discuss it with Wapo in the back later on. They loved the Rising Suns promo. Hard hitting as always. Great wordplay. But with the decision of the judges, it lays in their hands to decide when a promo goes over bounds. So all three judges agreed that a 3-0 and still resolute champion was the Rising Sun due to that fact. I can explain more to Wapo later, but your winner and still resolute champion, the Rising Sun, congratulations. Great job. I'll say this. If we wouldn't have went so personal, this may have been closer. This may have been better. But, the judges, when they call me, man, it's usually not good. You guys have seen me do these results shows. How many times you ever see me on the phone with the judges? Never. I've never had a phone call with them. That's the first time ever in 5 years running this place. So, but congratulations to the Rising Sun. He retains.
Indeed, this was the first time ever. I was a little surprised on that one too. But it is what it is. Judges have decided. Judges' last words, as always. So we're going to move on. We have now the Hardcore Championship. And this was also one of the most dangerous candidates for Match of the Night.
Definitely was a candidate for Match of the Night. The judges thoroughly enjoyed this stuff. They enjoyed Panic delivering a very cool promo. It's one of the better promos we saw from Panic. But the Gunslinger came out here and was verbally assaulting him. It was brutal. Like, I think, the Gunslinger had something to prove. And the judges saw the same thing. They said Gunslinger comes out with the most heat intensity we saw in 6 months from the Gunslinger himself. He's definitely a formidable champion. So your winner in a 2-1 vote, the Gunslinger, and still Hardcore champion.
Oh! What? That is probably the upset of the night here, because everybody thought like Panic is gonna win, but damn! And still Hardcore champion, the Gunslinger. He's moving on, live another day as champion, and wow, what a way! What a way!
They were very proud of Gunslinger's promo. They're very proud of that promo. They said Panic did a hell of a job, but Gunslinger's heat and intensity was just pretty untouchable. Now we need to go to the Junior Heavyweight Championship matchup that we all enjoyed. We've got 3 more matches to go. All 3 title matches. These 3 matches fully delivered. But I think this matchup delivered a very big, I don't want to say a big hype. It delivered a big-time matchup feel, okay? Mama come out here and did something nobody saw her do before. And whoever hit her with the frying pan, they'll answer to me. Just saying. But anyway, she did a wonderful job. They loved how she transitioned over to the MM. But they also loved how Double A come out and played off the name Purge. He actually did a purge. He was wearing a mask. He came out, and the edits were different for Double A. But at the end of the day, we got to have a winner. And 2-1, your winner and still Junior Heavyweight Champion is Double A. But that one vote from the judge said that Mama deserved it 110%. She did an excellent fucking job. They were very proud of her in that promo.
Indeed. So I didn't hear it. It's 2-1 still.
Yep, 2-1.
Okay. But
yep, Mama got a vote from the third judge. He loved the promo. He loved Mama's promo. He thought it was a great promo.
Wow.
So, wonderful job. Wonderful job.
That's a first. That's a first here.
Yeah.
But now we're coming to our main event.
Mr. McFly taking on Brett effing Jacobs, the incomparable pure heavyweight champion. The judges like McFly came out. He was, had a wood setting. It was something different. He wasn't standing in a bedroom. They love when you go out and do things like that. He had decent wordplay. They watched Brett Jacobs deliver a championship-style promo is what they said to me. They said he proves why he is a champion. He delivered a championship promo. So your winner in a 3-0 sweep and still pure champion, Brett Cluckin Jacobs.
Congratulations, very well deserved on this one. I have to give the flowers to Elijah McFly. He stood up because even though he was sick at all,
yes,
he stood up and done this job, and you have to give him the flowers for it.
Yeah, it was a great matchup. He did a wonderful job. The 3-0 wasn't because he did a bad job. The 3-0 was because Jacob did an excellent job. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's the last we'll see of McFly. I can promise you that. But now we got to get to the main event. Dante Black taking on Malice for the PPF Unified Heavyweight Championship. And then I can get out of here and go eat my dinner my wife just walked in with. So they love Dante Black's promo. He had some really good intensity. You know, they kind of felt like he moved too much in the promo, though, because they lost a little bit here and there when he would, spin around or walk around. But I told him, hey, it's just Dante. But they thought he did really good promo. The only thing they're concerned about is he's still in the wrestling mentality. This is PPF. We don't really, talk about beating the hell out of people and stuff like that. So they thought it was a great promo, but Malice delivered some excellent wordplay. It was an evisceration. He was really deep cutting in a 2-1. Your winner and still unified champion Malice. So great job.
Ooh,
great job.
Wow. Malice got a vote. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost 2 hours in this show.
Yeah.
That's why I want to take a moment and say, thank you to everybody who showed up, showed out, and made this show one of the best viewing shows on live at all, with a total of 13 viewers on 1 hour. 13 viewers. You are all insane. You don't have a lot. You just want to see Premier Promo Federation action. And then make sure to join the page and look out for the next event. That was it for Halloween Promo Havoc. I am the voice PPF Justice Smith. That is Old School, the 27-time world champion. And we're signing out for today. Oh.